Tales of the Nightblade. Story. Wrath beneath the mountain. The air grew thick with ash as Elena descended the chains of Blackrock Mountain. Beneath its molten belly lay Blackrock Depths, a city of flame, stone, and rage. With her striped frost saber left at the gates, she marched forward, flanked by 3 battle-hardened allies: Kayles the priest, calm and steadfast; Brindal the night elf hunter with eyes sharp as his arrows; and Thorn, the rogue, always a whisper ahead of death. Their quarry was General Angerforge, one of the last true warlords of the Dark Iron Dwarves. A tactician with the brutality of a berserker. He was said to wear his fury as armor, and the halls of BRD bore the scars of his wrath. They entered through the Hall of the Watchers. Guards lined the walls like statues, until a single misplaced step brought iron to life. Blades clashed, hammers fell, and fire burst from unseen runes. Elena led the charge, her twin blades carving through the defenders with swift, disciplined violence. Behind her, Kayles shielded Thorn from a flanking strike, and Brindle's arrows rained down with deadly rhythm. Hours passed. BRD was not a place of rest. In the Shadowforge arena, they stood in darkness. High above, torches flickered. A horn sounded. Gates groaned open, and from them, a towering ogre lumbered forth, flanked by beastmasters and caged monstrosities. "A test," Kayles muttered. "A warning," Elena replied. "We'll send one back." As the ogre charged, Elena hurled herself forward. Blades met flesh in a storm of steel. Thorn danced behind enemies, severing tendons and vanishing. Brindal struck a basilisk mid-leap, and Kayles kept the party on their feet with whispers of light. When the last beast fell, silence returned. The arena crowd had fled, or been silenced. Further within, firewalkers emerged from lava chambers, flanked by elemental hounds with molten breath. The path to Angerforge was a gauntlet of war. Elena pressed on through corridors of glowing iron, her armor scorched but her pace unwavering. They finally reached the war chamber. General Angerforge awaited them, towering, encased in obsidian-plated armor, his great hammer resting beside a siege cannon. His breath came in growls. His eyes burned not with fire, but fury. "You trespass in the halls of my fathers," he boomed. "And you will die in them." He raised his hammer. The ground quaked. The battle erupted like a forge explosion. Thorn was nearly crushed in the opening strike. Elena met Angerforge's hammer with a parry that rattled her bones. She circled, dodged, struck. Kayles was shouting spells, healing through fire and blood. Brindal set traps beneath Angerforge's feet, buying seconds that saved lives. The general struck like a mountain falling, each blow a death sentence. But Elena endured. Her blades glowed red-hot, her fury feeding her speed. One deep cut, then another, and finally she plunged both swords into his chest, staggering the beast of a dwarf. Brindal loosed a final arrow, embedding Angerforge's war banner into the stone wall behind him. The general dropped to one knee, coughing smoke, and then fell silent. Elena stood above him, steam rising from her armor, her breath sharp. "Even steel breaks," she whispered. "So will his legacy." They left the war chamber in silence. Above them, the mountain groaned, but did not fall. Please like and subscribe for more stories.